My name is Ann Kim from Academy Pratt, and we have a special guest for you today. Today we have Yuji, who was a former student at UWC in Singapore, and recently she was an intern during her summer break here at Academy Pratt in Singapore. Hi, Yuji, welcome.
Hello, I'm Yuji. I've been in Singapore since I was in elementary grade one, and then I moved to UWC when I was in grade four. I'm studying law in University of Bristol.
That's right, which is one of the top law universities in the UK.
Thank you.
So tell us, what was your experience at UWC like?
So my experience in UWC was overall great. UWC really does give you a lot of opportunities to find what you're really interested, what you're really good at, and later on in your education, what you really want to pursue after your secondary education. There's a lot of support for you to develop these interests as well. And there's a general sense of community that's very strong throughout the whole elementary, middle school, and high school period.
I see. Tell us about the extracurricular and school life at UWC Singapore.
Yeah, there is a whole range of extracurricular we really can do in UWC. It is usually split into during lunch, during after school, and then even after school life. There's so much that you can do. You can even create an activity if you want. So I had a friend who was interested in knitting, so she made a knitting society. So she used to knit when we were eating lunch, and Anna helped create the economic society back in school. So there's a whole range of things you can do. I highly encourage you to go for societies, go for leadership positions, or actually create a society yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge focus throughout your whole IGCSE IB period of doing service. Service is like a major theme in UWC, like giving back to society. So you'll be exposed to so many experiences.
Mm-hmm. I see. And so how do you think, what sets UWC apart from other international schools in Singapore in your view?
I personally think it really looks at the individuality and personality of its students, especially later in high school I've seen a lot of students later who enter into FIB, into GCSE, who really have very distinct characteristics. A lot of the qualities I saw were people who are very talented in one discipline. Like I had a friend who was very musically talented, and she believes that's the main reason of why she was accepted. Other people I've seen very academically keen.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen people who were very, very, very independent, very they had like very distinct leadership qualities, which
Mm-hmm.
is something that UWC is really into cultivating. They really want to make a leader out of you, which is their main theme throughout your whole high school career.
Wow, building leaders.
Yes, yes.
Great. So finally, what advice would you give to students we are working with right now through our partnership with our partners like Singaro? What advice would you give for students?
So I guess understand what you're really interested in and understand in finding what you want to pursue, whether it be academically or whether it be just sports or other interests. I think that maybe makes you stand out. Also, academics is also very important. Having good grades does really push you forward. It shows drive, being able to achieve those grades other than just intellect.
Great. Thank you so much, Yuji. All the best
Nice.
studying
Thank you.
law in your final year at Bristol.
Thank you.